I'm gonna give y'all a second to think about it. Like, have y'all had a recent or ever just a moment where it was like, oh my God. Like, all right, let me give y'all a little quick story.
Oh, I got one, but go ahead.
You want to go first?
No. No,
Okay.
actually, no, I do, because your story time going to be longer than mine. Mine is short and sweet.
Okay.
So recently, I was at a table, right? I'm a waitress at a restaurant and lounge called Dreams in Gwinnett, if y'all want to come through.
Oh, it's in Gwinnett? I didn't know it was way out there.
Boom. Oh my God, we got to talk about that.
That's everybody's comment. That's so far.
But I'm closer to Gwinnett. I'm closer to Snellville. So,
okay.
But it's Duluth, like up 85. What exit?
104.
What's the name of it? Pleasant Hill? That's Pleasant Hill?
Yeah, Pleasant Hill.
Okay, yeah, that's not bad. All right.
Yeah. So recently I had a table, and I'm thinking, okay, they tipping me good, whatever. So a guy at the table, he was like, "Can you bring me the bill?" And I was like, "All right, cool." So one of the bills, it was something simple, but it was like hella waters, hella food and drinks and stuff. It was like $147 or something like that. So he gave me $130. So I walked off, but I didn't know that he gave me $130 at the time. So I went back. And I was like, "I'm sorry, sir. Like, I know I walked off, but you gave me $130. I didn't take anything from the money or whatever. Like, but you only gave me $130. He was like, "Yeah, I know. That's for you."
Oh.
And I was like, "Oh, thank you.
Oh, that's
Cool.
Nice. That was nice.
Right?
Big tip.
Right." So I'm like, but the bill is still open.
Oh.
Right? So I'm like, okay. So I come back at the end of the night, and I'm thinking, maybe the guy whose birthday it is, it was a birthday section. So I'm thinking maybe the guy whose birthday it is, he was going to pay for it because the guys that were already in the section paid the remaining deposit. It was $450 at the door. They paid the remaining deposit for him for his birthday. So I'm like, all right, maybe he's just going to take care of this little $147. So I'm like, hey, do you want to take care of the rest of this bill? He was like, he's going to take care of it, pointing at the same guy that I got the $130 from.
Oh, God.
So I walked up to the guy and I was like, hey, he said you were going to take care of the rest of this. So are you ready to take care of it? And
Get to the mic.
Like,
Close to the mic.
And he was like, what did he say? He was like, I gave you money already. And I was like, oh, remember I said it was only $130? he was like, oh, okay. Well, just ask him for the rest of it.
What the
Pointing
fuck?
back to
Not
the
a
dude
ring
whose
around the
birthday
rosy.
it was. So he walks up to the guy and he was like, yeah, my bad. I ran out of cash. Because he already, like I said,
He already paid.
He put money towards the door.
But like, what the fuck?
And I'm just like, but you said that was for me.
So what happened?
Nothing happened. The guy paid the rest of it. I cashed it out, and then the guy paid the rest
So you
on his
didn't
card.
get the
But you kept your
But they
tip?
but they did tip, like everything comes with gratuity and everything.
Okay.
So I got money off of that.
But
And
did
then
you keep your 130?
I couldn't because I had to put it
You
towards
gotta
the
give
bill.
it. Okay.
But they did tip me good at the end of the night. Like everybody gave me money, so it was straight. But it was just really awkward. I was just
Yeah,
like,
that's weird.
I'm thinking I got me $130, and I gotta put that towards the bill. Okay. So,
Wow, how ghetto? How
yeah,
ghetto is that?
That was real awkward though.
Yeah, I don't like birthday dinner parties.
Yeah.
It should always get confusing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Especially when liquor's involved. Because at this point, he was lit. When I came back and I was like, can you take care of this bill?
He was looking at you like,
I already gave you money. I'm like, oh, okay.
Wow. So we have a couple more minutes left of the episode. I have
a couple minutes. We got more time than that.
Well,
Oh.
So we have a couple more minutes left, but I did want to say I had an awkward situation the other day. I ran into this girl that I used to work with. Her name, I'm not gonna say her name.
Just call her Samantha.
So I bumped into Samantha the other day, and I bumped into her in the mall, and she's like in line, and I'm like, bitch, how the fuck you been, bitch? Your fucking nasty ass, bitch. Your freaky ass. How your freaky ass doing?
This is your greeting to her?
In the line. She's in the line and there's other people around.
I'm like, how your freaky ass doing? Your nasty ass, bitch. What's up? But she's making this face at me. You know when like the energy is like not the same, and I'm looking at her like, what? Bitch.
It wasn't her.
Her mother is like right over there. That's her mom right there standing. But it didn't look like her mother. God. It didn't look like her mother. So her mother's looking at her like, what the fuck you be doing that people walking up to you calling a freak? So I'm like, no. I mean, hi. Like, but her mother did not laugh. She did not smile. She didn't think that shit was funny. You could tell she was an older lady she didn't take no mess.
Yeah.
What did Samantha say?
Samantha was just looking at me like, what the fuck are you doing? But I never met her mother before. I did not know that was her mother. It didn't look like her mother.
That's
She
probably
looked
why y'all
young,
not
or-
friends no more.
She looked young, or they just didn't look related.
They didn't look nowhere near related. Like
Oh, okay.
she looked like her mother looked like she goes to church. She don't take no mess. She's an older black lady.
Mm-hmm.
She did not think that was funny and I was, I'm loud. I was like going in like, yeah, freaky ass bitch. How you been?
What mall was this?
Perimeter.
Okay, the nice mall.
The
You
nice
could have
mall.
did that in
Yeah.
Greenbrier. You can't do that.
Yeah.
You can't do that in Perimeter.
Yeah, that was very awkward. And I text her after like, I'm so sorry. She's to this day has not responded.
She left you. It's red.
It just say delivered, but
She never.
Yeah.
has not responded. I feel so bad. I did not
It's
know that was
okay.
her mother, and her mother did not think that was. You know how some moms would be like laughing it off, like, don't play with me or
Like,
something.
did she say hi back?
She just was looking at me like,
Why
up
did
and
y'all
down.
fall out? What
I'm talking
was
about the girl,
what was the issue?
Samantha.
Samantha, no, she was talking, but she was kind of looking at me like she looked like she was happy to see me at first, but once I started going in, she was like, "What the fuck are you doing?" Like, so I'm like, "Why?" Looking at like, "Why are you looking at me like that?"
What was the reason y'all fell out?
No, we never fell out.
Oh, okay,
I just
okay.
didn't see her in a minute.
I got
We
you.
used to work together, and I'm like, "Hey, bitch, how you been?" She really is nasty though. I'm not just making this up. She really is a freaky.
What's nasty about her?
Yeah. Oh,
She
you took the
just
words right out of my
do
mouth.
nasty shit. Like she does shit like takes pictures on Instagram with a wet sign between her legs, like. You know the wet floor sign? Like basically this pussy is wet. She
What
do
is-
shit like that.
what
Like
is-
she's freaky.
What
She's
does she look?
Scorpio.
What does she look like? Is she attractive enough to post these kind of
Listen,
pictures?
I'm
Pull
not
up her
gonna say
Instagram.
whether she's attractive or not.
Pull up her Instagram.
We'll take this offline.
I
I would like to see these pictures.
Pull up her Instagram.
Yeah.
Okay. We'll discuss this offline.
Sure.
Hopefully she doesn't listen to the pod. Hey girl.
I had so chivalry. It's a lot. There are a lot of women that aren't used to chivalry.
Mhm.
So I went out, and I went to go pull out the chair for the.
Don't tell me she fell.
No, she didn't fall, but she walked by the chair and she asked me what was I doing.
Ooh, really?
Yeah, and I said, well, I'm pulling the chair out for you so you can sit down. And it was a weird moment because I'm used to stuff like that, but apparently she isn't.
How did she say it? Was she like, what are you doing? Or
Yeah, it was.
Oh,
It was just like that. I was politely, I was holding the chair out before you. You could come sit over here though.
Wow.
So she sat down. We had a brief conversation about it, and then she just let me know that she's not used to guys pulling out her chair and stuff like that. So it was awkward for me, and it was awkward for both of us. But after the conversation we had, it was now
Why she was.
now the type of person that I am, and that's different from what you're probably used to. So
Mhm.
expect for when we go places that your chair will be pulled out for you.